Hey, how's it going? It's your mystical tarot Katsumi here, and I've got a timeless money reading just for you. I trust the universe has guided you here right on time. So take what resonates and let the rest gently float away. Now, let's hop in and see how unexpected money is on its way. Ooh, interesting. Transformation. So change is the natural order of things. I got the word changes as well. So things are definitely changing up for you and your finances at this time. Yeah, definitely don't be afraid of the unknown. So there's definitely going to be a bit of shifts occurring here and there, but don't worry, everything is happening in divine timing, on the right timing. Okay, and there's going to be many choices for you available as well. So opportunities around you when you are in a dilemma. All roads lead to home or Rome. Interesting. All roads lead to Rome. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so you have a lot of choices. So look at all your options when it comes to your finances, and that's really going to help you elevate and kind of bring forth that new way of thinking about your finances, how money's coming in. You might even have some subscriptions that you want to cancel, so new money will be coming in that way. You might be canceling like subscriptions to things that allow you to watch shows or things that allow you to listen to music and things like that, right? Just kind of what I'm getting there. Ooh. So yeah, you're just canceling subscriptions, maybe even for things that allow you to like do art on them, or even just like store certain files. You're realizing that there's probably better ways of going about it that don't require too much of your finances or financial input, right? And you're also having new beginnings as well. So you will start a new job and life clean sweep over. So hit the reset button. So interesting. So some of you are going to come into a new job opportunity soon. This is not for everyone, but for those of you who this resonates with, you will be beginning a new job. Perhaps you already are beginning a new job, and it's definitely giving you a full clean sweep in terms of how your life's been in the past. And it's really bringing forth that flexibility, right? We're getting this octopus with many tentacle arms, right? So yeah, just adapt slowly by using versatility, compromise, adaptation, and change. So be flexible in your methods. Definitely when it comes to like when we're talking about the subscriptions and things like that. But you're just being very flexible, which is really allowing you to see where you can put your money to and see where you can kind of almost like take back from, right? And you're also having a sense of home base, right? So home is the harbor of the soul, and it's the safest place you can be. So change your environment. So whatever's happening in your current home environment, there's definitely some things that might require you to kind of shift it around. I'm getting almost like a sense of feng shui, or there's just like clutter perhaps that it might be in the home that just doesn't serve you anymore. And maybe selling that furniture will kind of allow you to get new forms of income in. Maybe you have some sort of a yard sale, right? I'm getting something around of like selling a couch, or selling like, I don't know why, like selling like game cards or card games and something like that. All right. And there's some closed doors, so no good job opportunities. The current job is coming to an end. Start all over again. Very interesting. So for some of you, there is a close of the existing job opportunities. Maybe you've already faced a closed door and you've already been going through some sort of transition in your work environment where it no longer is something that you're going to every single day. Just a lot of just changes in your work environment in general. Maybe you were recently laid off, or perhaps you just lost a job recently through some sense of, I don't know why, I was getting like some sense of foreclosure, or maybe there's like a merge that happened. I'm also getting a sense that like this job opportunity, it felt like it was going well for some time, but things didn't work out, and so the door just kind of closed there. I'm also getting that some of you left a recent job opportunity or job you've been having for some time, and you just decided it's just not working out for you, so you close the door on that. Okay, so that's kind of just like you just putting a hold on certain things which might have impacted your finances as well. We do have a sense of savings coming up too, so you always need to put something off for a bad day. Definitely make sure you have your emergency fund ready to go. Create that savings for the future so that you're always prepared and you're just good to go in terms of whenever things like, I got something along the lines of like when things hit the hay, or things like get like crazy bad, you know? And you also have wealth coming in, so you are moving towards real wealth and prosperity. Keep up the great work. So despite the negative kind kind of like connotations of the energies for some of you who are kind of losing those opportunities in terms of work. It does look like that through your savings, through your investments, you're still having quite a good fluctuation of income coming in the near future, which is just going to allow you to traverse forward and create real wealth and prosperity for yourself. So let's check out these other messages as well. Oh, financial freedom. I was definitely getting a sense of financial freedom. Yeah. For some of you who have stepped away from a job opportunity, it looks to be like you're going to be striving to have financial freedom in the next opportunity that arises. So say for instance, it's like before you might have had a job where, you didn't really think about saving, but then when something went crazy in your job environment, either this job opportunity was lost or maybe you noticed layoffs were happening, you decided you're going forth and like pursuing the financial freedom so that that's just going to increase your income. It's going to reduce the unnecessary expenses, and you're just investing wisely to achieve independence and security. So yeah, it just I almost got like a wake-up call, Ooh, interesting. Investment insight, yeah. Also got investment health and I guess the universe just wants me to take these out too. Financial independence, investment insight, financial health. Yeah, looking to be very positive. So right now you're educating yourself on investment. That's exactly how you plan to get that financial freedom. And you're just doing a lot of research on your options. You're consulting with financial advisors, and you're starting small to build a portfolio and secure your financial future. And that's really just going to lead to your financial health as well. And you're just monitoring and improving your financial health. You're regularly reviewing your credit scores, and you're managing your debt responsibly. And you're also planning for future expenses, which is fantastic. That's really good positive energy. So despite some of the negative things of the past that you might have gone through with work and career and anything that was bringing in revenue, you're still almost like accumulating your knowledge from all of these circumstances, and you're not seeing it as a loss. You're seeing it as a win towards your next big step and your next big move. You also have a sense of financial independence as well, so you're aiming for financial independence. And some of you already have this financial independence, but you're thinking about how you can increase your income and reduce that spending, investing wisely, and achieving the freedom to live life on your terms. And yeah, living life on your terms, that's definitely going to take a little bit of finesse, right? But you've got this, all right? Ooh, so career passion. So follow your career passion, identify what excites you, pursue opportunities that align with your interests, and stay motivated by your purpose. So definitely align things to like that ikigai, I-K-I-G-A-I, right? Like your purpose, what helps people, what helps the world, what are you good at? And that kind of just aligns to your career passion and your pursuits, right? Ooh, and job satisfaction. So some of you are going to be seeking satisfaction in your current job or in a job in the near future. And when you identify what you enjoy about your work, seek out tasks that align with your interests and advocate for changes that improve your experience. I feel like we got something similar in the past reading for money, and that just kind of just solidifies this even more. To just continue to look for those job opportunities and job tasks that really align with your purpose and passion. Ooh, book. Okay, so something happening around books. Okay, so paperwork, contracts, you're learning as you go. Some of you are writing, taking a class. You're doing something around education and law at this time for a career. So keep doing your thing. But yeah, we're definitely seeing some paperwork in the mist here. Some of you might be getting new contracts to a job opportunity, which will be unexpected revenue coming in for you as well. There's going to be a sense of fluctuation in your income here and there and a little bit of indecision, but you're just thinking strategically, right? You're having a new sense of strategy, and the career job that you might be having within the in-between states of your work experience might be seasonal. And I'm definitely getting a sense of job change and shifts occurring here, and you're just making choices on what's serving you and what's not serving you. Okay? But you do have abundance coming in. There's a sense of easy money flow and divine intervention occurring. So we do have a sense of some of you are doing some sense of light work with your hands, maybe something air-related, or something undecided, something where it's like you're doing some traveling. I'm getting like an air pilot or like a plane pilot of some kind. almost like being light on your feet as well. So for some of you, you're doing something that requires your physical strength. Okay? And it looks to be that some of you may know someone or may actually have a secret stash that you've stored away and you didn't even realize that you've been like saving up this money over time. It's just coming in unexpectedly. You're realizing, oh, I actually have this. I had no idea. Or, you know, you just begin to start saving pennies or any sort of form of money that you have, right? Or even start finding money as well. We do have getting a sense of some sense of thievery happening. Keep yourself safe. Try not to do any crimes. But the universe is saying some theft might be occurring in the background here. Okay, you know. But yeah, we do have a sense of acting. Okay, so maybe some of you are actors or some sense of assistant. You have a sense of hidden potential around you as well. Very unknown. But there's like so maybe like you're walking through somewhere and you watch this crime take place, and all of a sudden, like, you miraculously, like, end up being able to, like, obtain something from that. Like, the store is like, yeah, we're selling everything 50% off. You save money because of that, you know? I'm getting a sense of that. Like, a store you normally go to ends up getting robbed, and then all of a sudden it's now closing down and everything's for sale. It's unfortunate, but it can happen. And might be why unexpected money might be coming in for you, almost like in a positive. It's not a net negative, it's more of a net positive because you've already been purchasing from that store and it's already been like at the same price, and now it's 50% off. So you save like, you know, much more than what you normally spend. You know, it's a positive for you, but may not be for the store, right? And you have a sense of money flow coming in through your hard work. So definitely putting plans in motion, I see. And you're building a team. I'm getting that some of you are starting businesses, which is going to allow for that unexpected money to come through. And it's really taking time, right? But it's definitely going in the right direction. Some of you are also doing like security work as well. Okay, I'm getting a sense that you might be starting like this business around security, which is manifesting those plans, right? Putting those plans in motion. And you also have a bit of like fleeting funds through the creation of that business, but you know, there's going to be some unknown source coming in that will guide you. I'm getting almost like an investor that's going to be investing within your company, right? And you might be doing some odd jobs here and there as well, and might be taking in some night shifts and part-time opportunities in order to make some income on the side. So if you're working a 9 to 5, you might decide that you want to do a night shift or part-time in addition to that in order just to make some additional income because you realize you actually have the capacity to do so. Definitely getting that. Okay. And within your current situation, you have the Two of Swords. So with the Two of Swords, it's all about some sense of like indecision with your finances at this time. You're going through a bit of a stalemate and you're kind of perhaps avoiding certain things around like how you're seeing it. But let's see what's helping or hindering you at this time. So you have the Two of Pentacles, which is really interesting to see. So you're definitely balancing things out. Despite the fact that it feels like a stalemate and a little indecisive, you're being very adaptable and you're juggling your options through the material and the material realm, the spiritual realm, just the resources you have overall. You're just balancing your wealth at this time. Yeah. Ooh, and so within your subconscious influence, you have a sense of the Knight of Pentacles. And this is all about you just having a strong sense of routine and discipline. You're very responsible and committed as to what it is you're doing. And it's because of your diligence that you're going to be able to manifest the money and wealth that you desire in your near future, right? I'm getting a sense that you're very driven, very passionate about what it is you plan on doing with your future, and so much so that it's only going to allow you to propel forward even further. And I'm also getting it within a rapid speed too. You also have the Lovers in your past circumstance. So the Lovers, it's very interesting to see that because in your past, you have a sense of like choice and alignment with your partnerships, almost like a sense of union. So perhaps some of you are having, you've begun a partnership in the past, which has elevated your finances as well, which is the unexpected income and money that's just coming into your life because your partner is sharing that with you. Okay. And perhaps this is just through the union of the partnerships you have through your business, through your work environment. People are being very generous and charitable around you as well. And within your goals and ideals, you have the 10 of Pentacles, which is all about this sense of like legacy and stability, generational wealth and home. So these are your goals and you're very grounded in that because it's just reinforcing what it is that you desire. Okay? Very grounded in your mindset towards what it is you want, towards your ideal of manifesting that money and growing it even further. Ooh, interesting. Ace of Cups in your near future. So with the Ace of Cups, you have a sense of openness and almost like emotional birth. I almost get like emotional, physical, spiritual birth, new feelings towards things, right? It definitely feels as though for some of you, your love life is really going to allow you to manifest more wealth, right? Okay, and then you also have a sense of in your approach, the Devil, which is all about the sense of like temptation and attachment occurring. So a little bit of bondage from the past. There's a little bit of illusions popping up here and there. But, you know, with that approach, you can just take your time and just kind of assess what it is that you desire and kind of understand what it is you want to detach from or maintain your attachment to when it comes to the material realm and your finances, right? And then with the Three of Swords in your approach, you definitely have this like sense of almost like emotional pain through certain things related to your money, which is almost giving this sense of like hard truths, right? Maybe even like heartbreak in terms of what happened in the past for you. Okay, very interesting. And what you need to know is that you're coming forth with the sense of like this Four of Pentacle vibes, right? You're very skillful, very you're crafting things, you're growing, you're being collaborative, and you're building. And it's very interesting to see that that's what you need to know in your existing environment with the Three of Swords, because that Three of Swords definitely showcases that you've had like these back and forth, almost like seesawing of your financial path, your financial stability, right? Perhaps that might be significant to some of you, and for others, it might just be that you have this relationship with money from the past that's really solidifying like the way you think now, which is why you're coming up as the Four of Pentacles, where you are very stable and you're holding tight to your financial being, your financial security and legacy, so much so that you feel a sense of control over it. It's really interesting. And within your final outcome, you have the Four of Cups in your final outcome. Interesting. So you do have a sense of withdrawal and discontent with your current financial circumstances, but it looks to be that because you have a sense of control, you're going to be holding tight to the things that you are accumulating over time. And that's really just going to allow you to continue to solidify what you have now and just kind of just maintain that, right? Okay, and final message there with the Emperor, you do have a sense of structure and stability backing that up. So you're very strategic and you're planning things through, and that's definitely the energy I got there. So it's nice to see that as a clarifier. But despite the negative, like almost like the negative underlaying like themes of how you view money, you seem to be like very grounded and structured, and like almost like I got like this like authoritative like understanding, authoritative like respect towards something, like the sense of stability of understanding that this is where you are and this is where you want to be, and that's just going to allow you to keep pushing forward and to garner and gain that money over time that is unexpected or perhaps planned. So yeah, those are all the messages I have for you today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and if this reading resonated, don't forget to like, comment, and join our cozy community by subscribing. And until next time, trust your path and let the universe work its magic.